Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here. Welcome to the very first video of 2024. This was going to be the last video of 2023, but I was just like, holidays and whatnot, especially considering this video is being made specifically to talk about how I'm not going to be making more videos as far as like actually filming stuff and streaming. It was kind of like, I can push it off. But odd timing for this, of course, that's why I put in the title, whole MatPat thing. Apparently there's a guy before MatPat even that did that, and maybe there's a couple other people, Burnout, YouTube, all that stuff. For me, I'm just doing a consolidation of all the stuff that I have not put out yet. I have a ridiculous amount of footage. I never put up the rest of my Alan Wake 2 stream, which will be coming. Everything, if you're watching this right now, everything is coming out like today. So everything that I have as far as Alan Wake 2, my super old reactions to the Game Awards, because I only put up the Alan Wake thing. So I'm putting all of those out if anyone cares. I know people don't, but I was like, I took the time to do it, especially with the horrible way I recorded that. It took me a ridiculous amount of time to edit, which is the only reason I didn't even put those out on time. I did that in a horrible way that I will never ever do again. But took the time to do it, so I was like, I'm putting those out regardless of how many views they get. So I'm putting that stuff out. I'm putting out the Alan Wake 2 footage. I have a bunch of clips that I'm going to be putting up throughout, from throughout the campaign of Alan Wake, and a lot of old stuff that I never actually published on here. Like there's some things I put some places, some things I put here, and so that's kind of the whole point of the break. It's going to be about 2 months, so I probably won't be back until mid-March. If things change, if I happen to like fly through stuff, then it would be earlier. But as of now, it's like I think I need 2 solid months, because it is like it's every single thing. It's all the footage, it's all the streaming stuff, figuring all these little things out here and there. Of course, when I come back, that's another part of it, is kind of getting a set schedule for things as far as streaming, and then also the virtual photography. We've talked about that for a little while. Every time I even get into like touching on streaming, something else happens, and then I don't even do streaming, so I don't even get to the virtual photography part. But that's a part of the break, is figuring out that whole streamline process, to just have it set and steady regardless of what random things end up happening going forward in 2024. So I'm looking forward to that, because this is definitely the year where I bought this little thing that solves my rig problems that I was having as of late. I might also have a rig by the time we come back, but I might still just be throwing off the laptop just for a minute there. But whole thing with the break, doing a bunch of behind the scenes stuff that I'm looking forward to just having set and done, and knowing like this is how I want it to go for streams and for videos. So you're going to be seeing a lot of footage that I've had within the next 2 months. You'll be seeing a buttload of footage from like the past year, if I'm being totally honest. I have stuff going all the way back to like the last 3 streams of Rumbleverse and stuff like that. So it goes back for quite a while, which is a big part of why I'm just doing the break, having all that footage set and done, and also deleting a lot of it, because I'm like, it sits there and I'm like, I don't need 8 terabytes, but I'm like, just maybe I do, but I don't. I just need to get rid of the stuff and actually get through and kind of get my set schedule going. So that's the plan going forward for the next couple of months. So you guys will be seeing a buttload of footage. I just won't be making anything new, but there's tons of footage to check out, of course, on this channel. Most of the stuff that you will be seeing, aside from the reactions of the Game Awards, will be streaming content that I've done on my gaming channel, Invisible High, which you guys can of course check out. The name for that might be changing as well. I gotta figure out what I want to call it though. But once I come back, that'll be the streaming kind of setup. We'll start off with a couple games. This is the list. I'll either have it on this side or on this side. It'll probably be over here. That's where I always put my random text. So those games right there. Kicking things off with the final draft of Alan Wake 2. So it'll be the first time I've done a second playthrough while actually streaming a game. And in all honesty, it'll probably be the first game I've actually beaten 2 times in a row in a super long time. But in general, just beating a game for the second time, I haven't done that in a couple years. So that it holds a very special place. And the first Alan Wake is the first game that I ever streamed that I'd already beaten. Every game that I've ever streamed or recorded or whatever has been brand new, except for Alan Wake 1. So Alan Wake is a very special place, and it's Alan Wake, so I definitely want it, regardless of how few new things happen in that that second playthrough. I want all of that recorded because it's Alan Wake. So for me, it's like, it's super special. I got my record in around Christmas, so that was super cool. It's all the Old Gods of Asgard music from the first Alan Wake, American Nightmare, Control, and now Alan Wake 2. So I'm very happy to have that, and that will of course be in the background, sitting on the couch there, which, as you can see, got my display. New display that'll be kind of in rotation, so we'll open that up so you guys can check that out at the end here. I'll try not to make it too long, but that's really it. It's going to be about 2 months. Be back in March. Those are the games, or I didn't even go through the whole list of games, but I just talked about Alan Wake. Alan Wake, Hi-Fi Rush is the next one, Deathloop, then Doom, and Doom Eternal. I don't know why, I just haven't. I played the demo of Doom 2016, and that's it. I really want to play that. I have the most inappropriate yet absolutely perfect shirt for that I've worn literally once. I don't even remember what stream, but you guys can search for that if you like. You'll know it when you see it, I promise you that. But I only wore like in one other video, maybe 2 total. I guarantee you'll know what it is when you see it, but that'll be there, so look forward to that. It'll be a minute, but I'm very excited to wear that shirt, and you'll know why when you see it if you find it. But I promise it's one of those shirts. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to, playing it in general. In between those games, I will probably have some smaller streams, because there is a little list that I've made, months and months ago. It was like looking at some of the games that I wanted to stream, and just going through the hours. Like I typically do, if I do a long stream, it'll be like 5 to 6 hours, and I have a couple of games that I want to stream that I can do within that 5-6 hour span, and we can just do one stream, one game, and then kind of just have that experience in between the much longer chapter games that we're going to be playing through. So I might end up doing that. Also, there of course will actually be virtual photography streams. I've only done one, but I know what I can do with those to make them more consistent, because it's from an old video series that I used to do, which was the one spot photo mode challenge. So I'm gonna be bringing that back, and I'm just going to be doing it as live streams. And then I will also make all live streams, of course, are always going to be available with the high quality recording on this main channel here. So if you don't watch the streams, you can check them out, but I'd greatly appreciate it. But there will also be main channel streams as well, and those won't be gaming videos. They will be like talking videos. I got some stuff where I've got like my old toys from the 90s, so we're gonna just go through like a bag of old toys. For the anime nerds out there, I got like a ridiculous amount of stories and badges and crap from all of my conventions, and I'm getting rid of all of these. So I was like, you know what, I'm tossing it to commemorate all of my times and getting rid of all of that, except for like one, which just looks amazing. It's an amazing badge. I'm gonna get rid of all that stuff, so it's like commemorating some of the things that I'm finally getting rid of, just in like one final video form that'll last until the heat death of YouTube, I guess. I don't know. So I'll be doing some random streams here as well on the main channel, so look forward to those. If you guys are interested, I greatly appreciate you checking it out once that all hits. But that's pretty much everything. Taking a little break for a while. Like I said, it won't seem like it, because you'll actually see more consistent merch or not merch, but content. I wish I had merch coming out. That'll probably be like end of the year type stuff, maybe, we'll see. But it'll be funny. You'll see a lot more stuff actually posting as I'm not making new stuff, because I'm just getting rid of everything. So going through, you guys will be seeing some posts, and then hopefully that will allow me to officially have a set schedule when I come back, and we'll be going through all that. But the games are happening, the virtual photography streams are happening, and we'll see what happens with like the little games in between. Those set 5 games, 100% those are happening. I might throw in some couple, like mini things here and there. But that's it for now. Also, the last thing, we might as well check out this display that I got, because I haven't opened it and I've been waiting to do it. So we'll pop this bad boy over so you guys can see it. And hopefully you guys had a happy holidays, all that good stuff, happy new year, all those things. I didn't think about that at all, but first video of the year, holidays and whatnot. But got a new display, which I highly recommend joining the display club. It costs more now. It cost me like 55 bucks when I joined. It was like 60 bucks a month, or 60 bucks a month. It's 60 bucks a year. It's $5 a month. But displays used to be cheaper, and the last time I looked, I got this for free. But when I looked, I was like, ooh, those prices went up a bit. They still look sweet though. Ooh, this will look good. But yeah, if you buy one or someone buys one, you get that $5 a month. You can get a free large. Whatever size you get is what you have to get for the membership. So they can be more. I don't know how much it is if it's like the extra large, but I think it's $5.99 no matter what. If you get more than one actual display, I think that's when they charge you. But ooh, we got Black Star here. So if you guys don't know who this guy is, this is my favorite character from Soul Eater, which is my favorite anime / manga. So we got Black Star. Man, that looks good. Thought I saw a little bend in the reflection there. I was about to be like, hold up a second. But we got Black Star. Very happy to get that. It takes some time, because I don't buy these throughout the year, even though you get discounts if you get the membership thing. I say they make great gifts. I always have one in the background, but I love these things. I think the art looks fantastic. But man, I think they're so good, but you want so many, and I never, like I I said, I don't buy them. Like once I get my one and then I have my membership, I just wait, just because I don't really have that much excess cash. But it was like, $5 a month, I can do that, and then I get a large. So when I have to pick, it's like my one a year, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like I really have to think about it. I'm like, like Black Star. There's a lot of other cool, like random Japanese imagery ones out there. There's, I really want to get one for, I really want to go on for Resident Evil. I'm still so sad that they took off, like the 2 that I really wanted are, I don't think are ever coming back, unfortunately, because they were unlicensed, and it hurt so bad that I didn't pick those up because I was like, man, I think of that all the time. Like, I wish I had those posters so bad, but I still got like almost 30 of them in my wish list. So every time it pops up, and it's, you know, it's one a year, I'm like, okay, I have to decide. It's like Survivor. It's like, all right, love 2B, she's cool. Love Nier, she's hot. She's got a katana. It's good, but I love Soul Eater. I got a bunch of Naruto stuff. Sometimes it's a challenge. You know, I got Star Wars helmets. I got a bunch of Alan Wake stuff is on there, but I was like, the Alan Wake stuff is like, it's so minimalist. I'm like, if I want it to, like, I want the art to really, really pop. But I thought about it, I'm like, ooh, I could get just that big flashlight. It would look so nice. But I always got to pick one. This year I had to go. I had to go with it. So at some point I'll get Star Wars because I got to get my Star Wars posters, and then I guess technically, no, I think I got the Sasuke one. So I technically I have my Naruto representation. Maybe need to get my Star Wars, and then maybe look up some DBZ ones. I wish they had that Sonic one too. I got to figure out Resident Evil, but that's all in the future. Thank you guys for checking this out. Like I said, there will be content coming up in the weirdest way possible. There will be more content with me technically on break, because it's a behind the scenes break, not just a full on break. But thanks for checking this out. Like I said, tons of content coming up, tons of content already there, so you guys can check out stuff on this channel. I didn't do reviews. I haven't done reviews in a minute. Those might not ever come back. They might come back for video game movies, but I don't know if they'll come back for comic book movies unless I really, really like it. I saw Aquaman. I watched Echo last night. It's very unfortunate. So there's my reviews for those if you guys care. Just two ends. I'm currently going through Dragon Ball Super. I might make a video on that. That might be the only new thing I actually make very soon. But check out my Twitter. It's Invisiblekatana. I've just been live tweeting. I've been having a great time. I'm at the Tournament of Power for Dragon Ball Super, and I was like, I just need to, I'm finally doing it, and I was like, I just need to chronicle this experience. I just finished like the last Roshi episode. If you've seen it, obviously you know. This it got me emotional. I'm like, man, I feel like I need to watch Dragon Ball. Like I don't even know these characters as well as I could. I know them just enough because of Z, but I'm like, I can watch Dragon Ball. And even without that, this stuff is getting to me. I forgot what I was watching. I'm like, people might die. And I'm like, oh, they got Dragon Balls. They got Dragon Balls. But I'm excited. I saw Jiren do his first move, and I was like, okay, he bust out the Detroit Smash. I'm with it. So I was happy. I'm excited to see where that goes. But that's where I'm at right now in life. Dragon Ball Super, the Tournament of Power. Other than that, behind the scenes stuff, thumbnails, editing, and that's pretty much it. And just, you know, getting things going. So when we come back, it'll be full force for the rest of the year. But like I said, thanks for checking this out, guys. If you guys have any comments, please put them down in the comment section below. Check out whatever you guys want to check out. Ridiculous amount of gaming footage. Honestly, I can't even think of the last thing I actually made for this specific channel. I don't know what the last thing was that I actually reviewed. Maybe it was Scott Pilgrim. I know I'm putting stuff up from the streams, but as far as like on this channel reviews, I think maybe Scott Pilgrim. I was gonna do Blue Eye Samurai. That 10 out of 10, 100% amazing. I don't know why I didn't review that. I was gonna do like all the Netflix anime. I watched everything like all within like a week or two. I went through like all the anime that had come out at that point. As far as like Netflix original stuff. And all I did was Scott Pilgrim. I was like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do Blue Eye Samurai. I didn't do any of those, but Blue Eye Samurai, 1 million out of 10. Onimusha, I'd give like a 7. It was good, but it was like, the Ubisoft Far Cry Blood Dragon remix, I'd give that like an 8 or a 9. That junk was so crazy, especially if you like Ubisoft games. Like, you can't just like one. Like, if you like Ubisoft as a whole, you almost have to watch that show for like the weird stuff that I cannot believe Ubisoft let them do with the characters that they own. Like, it blew my mind. I was just like, this, it just felt like it was like a weird thing. Like, Disney would never let that happen, and Ubisoft was like, hey, take these characters and take them, and it was great. So we'll see what happens with that show as far as a season 2 or part 2, because they definitely cut off at like an obvious cliffhanger. So I'm looking forward to the second part of that officially coming out. But check that out, all the Netflix original animes. But 100% Blue Eye Samurai, I hope that gets a season 2 real bad, because that was absolutely amazing. And where the F is Cobra Kai? Just wanted to throw that out there. Thanks for checking this out, everybody. I'll see you guys later.